Hi guys, good morning. I was just going through and just starting my workbook that we got from the retreat. I've already read the one book that they gave to us. Now I'm into the actual workbook. And I wanted to share what I'm reading with you. Because this is understanding how our brains work. For me, this was a bit of a kind of an aha moment for me, because I realized that some of the decisions I've made in my life, some of the things I've done, it was because I was traumatized as a child. It actually changes how your brain develops. And learning how your brain works really helped me understand things better. It made me realize that, you know what, I can take control back of my brain and not let the limbic part of my brain take over and start making better choices. And anyhow, I'm just going to go ahead and read what I've got here, okay? So, as you recall from the we're not going to go on. Understanding the two-part brain model and how the prefrontal cortex and the limbic system work. So the limbic system is a survival part of the brain, and that has three very powerful prime directives. Number 1, survive. Number 2, avoid pain. And number 3, seek pleasure. The first prime directive is to make sure that we stay alive, and it does this by striving to keep us away from anything that is interpreted as painful. This refers to both physical and emotional pain. To the limbic system, pain is a threat to survival, so it strives to stay away from it and replaces pain with a drive towards anything that is interpreted as pleasurable. The limbic system, I'm eating my hair here. The limbic system is part of the brain where our pleasure centers are found. Although each cell in the body can register pleasure, this process originates in the limbic system. So the limbic part of the brain does not communicate through verbal language, but through feelings and emotions that drive many of our behaviors. This is also part of the brain where memories of trauma reside. So, noted psychiatrist Bazel, the imprint of trauma doesn't sit in the verbal understanding part of the brain, but in much deeper regions, which are only marginally affected by thinking and cognition. Then to do effective therapy, we need to do things that change the way people regulate these core functions, which probably can't be done by words and language alone. As a reminder, the limbic system functions as a lion or a tiger. It is purely instinctual. When a lion or a tiger gets hungry, what does it do? It simply starts to hunt in order to stay alive. It doesn't have the capacity to think and reason about things, it simply acts. What makes this different from a lion or a tiger is the higher functioning part of our brain, or our prefrontal cortex. This is part of the brain that makes us human. The prefrontal cortex is located in the very front of the brain, just behind the forehead. It is in charge of abstract thinking and thought analysis and is responsible for regulating behavior. It is a braking system that stops one from acting out on cravings and compulsions that originate from the limbic system. Neuroscience is now able to show when an individual decides not to follow an original intention, the prefrontal cortex is shown to become active. So the prefrontal cortex is the part of the brain that lives in the conscious world and the part that is impacted by unresolved trauma. It has a difficult time functioning if the trauma memories in the limbic system are not resolved and put in their proper place. For full hearing to occur, this is the part of the brain that needs to be strengthened through awareness and mindful trainings. By strengthening the prefrontal cortex, you will be able to stay in the present while processing past abuse issues. So, as I said, for me, learning about the brain and how it works really helped me. It helped me understood that I can get that control back. because because of my past, I've always felt that something was missing in my life. And I know it all stemmed from what happened in my past. And knowing that I can help myself and I can get through these strategies, and knowing that I can change the way my brain works and I can take that control back, it gave me some hope. Hope that I can love myself. Hope that I can be stronger. And knowing that I can become the woman that I was supposed to have become. Because the little girl inside of me that was hurt and who was scared, I'm gonna help her get back to the girl that she used to be. And I know it's gonna be hard at times, but I'm gonna get through it. And I want you guys to come along the journey with me, and I want to help anyone out there that is feeling the way that I'm feeling, to know that you're not alone, and to know that there is help out there, that you can be stronger than you ever thought you could be. Oh, crap. I didn't think I was gonna cry, sorry. Anyhow, I just wanted to share that with you guys about knowing how your brain works, because for me, that was an eye-opener, and that really helped me understand better. So anyhow, guys, I don't want to make this too long. So I will talk to you guys later. I love you all. Have a wonderful day. And never, ever give up. Never give up. I love you guys.